Well, hello everybody. A little weird video here. There's my aqua garden. I got some lettuce off of that. Look at that stuff. Ooh-wee. Growing good, ain't it? Look at that. I'm a farmer. Got crops. I got rocks. More rocks. And I got crinoids, crinoids. Little tiny creatures that lived so long ago, it's not even funny. They look like plants when they're big. When they're little, they look like worms. When they're tiny, they look like something I don't know. Anyway, that's some crinoid bits there. There's a bowl of them right there. Yeah, lots of them. Anyway, kind of been playing with those. Got some rocks here to mess with. I don't know. Some interesting bits about these creatures. This is the end would be stuck in the sand. Here's another one. Oh, damn. Anyway, and these are all different ages of different groups, and like smaller ones. These are just older, and this is a lot younger, and then these little skinny guys are even younger, and there's some even younger than that. But I mean, these are all bits of a creature that lived so long ago. They were the first creatures that kind of we call animals. These were animals. They weren't plants. They belonged to the animal kingdom versus the plant kingdom. But they kind of mimicked plants in some ways. In some ways, they were more animal-like. They were the earliest animals, and yeah, kind of cool. But I had about a pound or so sample of them, and they were all pretty well crusted up with the sand that's on them. This is a rock that comes from that same period, and you see the tinge of color on it. That's a stain from the sand that you'll find trapped around with this stuff. Anyway, I thought, stuck it in the tumbler, ran it with some cheap grit, boom. You know, it cleaned up all right. You can still see some in there that are stained. Yeah, but this is a cluster of them. This is just bits of them. These guys would have probably been quite long, and they're quite interesting as a creature goes. But yeah, there's a good shot of a group of them that were together, and they perished or something happened to them, got clustered, and then turned into stone. But they would normally be very ugly brown color, and so I thought I'd just clean them up by tumbling them. And I just ran for a couple of days with some cheap grit, and they cleaned up really nicely. I was really surprised. Some of these came out really interesting. The colors that are in here, these have a satin touch to them. They were all from the same batch. These tumbled out as if they'd been polished through a second or third phase, and most of these were like that. These are much harder. They must have been, I don't know, they had more of a harder material mineralized into their system when they were fossilized from flesh to stone. This was harder material apparently, and all these guys came from the same section of harder material. These guys came from softer material. Sorry with the wiggly. I got my little GoPro in the bare form here, operating as my camera. All right, yeah. Oh, that's a crinoid piece. Looks like a stick, right? A little stem, and it's still a bit stained from now. And that was just from all of them together. Was just from that one tumble. This is medium. The stuff, the filler, ceramic bits. These are all crinoids, small ones, tiny ones, and they got smaller than that. I found some in a paper cloth when I was sorting out my medium for the rest of this stuff here in there. There were some tiny ones, the green, size of a piece of rice, uncooked rice, you know, kernel. They were tiny. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I'll show some of those. Just a little short one here. Thanks for watching.